What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? All right, so, I was having a really, really bad day. I ended up picking up somebody from LaGuardia Airport, and I took him home. But the thing is, they swiped like 3 or 4 different credit cards, and the credit card machine declined it, and I couldn't figure out why. And I ended up losing a $10 tip. So I called the dispatcher to try and figure out exactly what was going on, and basically the modem wasn't working and and I couldn't accept credit cards. So I had to go and get the cab fixed underneath the 59th Street Bridge on the Queen side. So I go, whatever, hour and a half passes. I'm in there and I get out of there and I'm about to get onto the 59th Street Bridge, and all of a sudden I see a hand down the block up. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe the day will go all right. I got a fare immediately. I didn't have to wait to get back into the city. So this blonde chick gets in, and she goes, "Take me to 42nd and Broadway." So I go down a couple of lights, and I get caught at one light. And all of a sudden, she just starts flipping out. "Listen, I gotta pee. If you don't move this fucking cab, I'm gonna pee in the cab. The guy at the bodega wouldn't let me pee in the store because he thought I was a fucking crackhead, but I'm really a teacher." Whoa, where'd all this come from right now? And you know what? Let me tell you something. To be a teacher in New York City, all right, you gotta be on something. There's no way, especially the way this chick was acting, there was no way she wasn't on anything. All right? Plus, I know a lot of teachers, and let me not say anything, all right? But let's just say my old high school dean, who was also my earth science teacher, used to come in hungover and drunk. So, anyway, I'm driving, and I told them, like, yo, if I had propellers, I'd open them up and I'd take you to where you gotta go as fast as I can. But I don't, so I can't exactly run red lights. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my mirror the entire time just to make sure she doesn't pee in the cab. And all that's going on in my head is, please don't pee in the cab. If you pee in the cab, I'll kill you. Please don't pee in the cab. So I'm continuing to look at the mirror. I'm looking. I got one eye on the mirror, one eye on the road, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, what else could possibly go wrong, And all of a sudden, she's sitting there doing this. What the fuck? This can't get anywhere. She wants to pee in my cab, and now she's picking her fucking nose. And I'm still looking in the mirror, and you don't think it could get any worse. But, she continues too, and then all of a sudden, she's doing this. Just can't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe it. She's picking her nose, and then she's putting it in her mouth. I thought only kids did this. You're a fucking full-grown adult. So whatever, this is in Queens now, I get to 29th and Broadway, or 30th and Broadway maybe, whatever it is. Let me out here. So whatever, I stop to meet her, I end the thing, and she's sitting there, trying to swipe the credit card. She was a bad swipe 3 times because she couldn't figure out which way to swipe. I turn around and I look. I'm like, the magnet has to be facing the machine on the credit card, the black stripe behind your card. So she's like, "I'm gonna fucking pee. I gotta fucking pee. I gotta fucking pee." Fuck! Please don't pee in the cab. Please don't fucking pee in the cab. Please don't pee in the cab. Eventually, she swipes it. She opens the door, runs out the cab, and the light turned green on her, so she had to wait at the corner. And I'm like, just, go, whatever. There really wasn't any cars going. And as she's running, I see the inner thigh of her pants just get darker and darker and darker. I'm like, she peed on herself. Thank God she didn't pee in the cab. Thank God she didn't pee in the cab. Thank fucking God she didn't pee in the cab. I would have charged that bitch $75. By the way, if you're in New York and a cab driver ever tells you that the credit card machine doesn't work, just tell them to go to 4232 21st Street in Long Island City. It's open 24 hours. They'll fix their meter. They'll fix their GPS so that the credit card machine works.